there was a lot of questions that came up during the questions video, and so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna answer them all in like one live. My favorite guilty pleasure TV show is the Great British Baking Show. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. So yeah, if anyone knows, I like cry every time I watch an episode. Love it. Love me some Paul Hollywood and Prue. If anyone hasn't seen the show yet, you should. It's the best, just warm and fuzzy. Keely asked, would I do another audio drama book like Macaw? And actually, crazy enough, it was so interesting that I got this question because I am doing another audio drama-esque book thing that I'll actually be recording when I'm in Paris. So that'll be interesting and exciting to do. I'm kind of nervous. Someone asked, where do I think Maya's Olympic ring tattoo is, which just made me audibly laugh out loud. Audibly laugh out loud is redundant, but laugh out loud. And I don't know where it would be, but my initial thought was like on the lower part of her back or something. But then I was like, ooh, maybe like inner thigh or something. I don't know. I don't know where her Olympic ring tattoo is. I actually didn't know she had one, but I like that she does. So there was one that said, what are my pet peeves, which I struggled really hard with. And I actually should have reached out to like a couple other, Chris and Macy and a couple other people, but I just quickly asked Kevin and I was like, what are my pet peeves? And one of his reactions, because I didn't know, I'm like, people being mean. I'm like, I don't know what my pet peeves are. But one of them is how you load the dishwasher. I have this thing with Tetris in general, but dishwasher specifically, like he'll load it and then I'll have to reload it because I'm like, why did you put the plate there? It's like, why are we putting plates and dishes on top of each other? There's like specific design to a dishwasher. So that's my pet peeve of dishwashers. And then he said, I don't like being rushed. I definitely understand there's moments to be rushed, but I hate being rushed. I usually am someone who's like, I'm like, okay, I know I need to wake up at this time to be ready to go to this thing. And so if I'm having to rush, it's always, if I'm being rushed, I forget something, I miss something, I stub a toe, something happens. I just don't like being rushed. And then every night he did mention this too, is he has to say goodnight to Ford. So like if he doesn't say goodnight to Ford, we'll be back home and I'll just be like, did you say goodnight to Ford? And he says, I have to do it in that point. Did you say goodnight to Ford? So he says that might be a pet peeve too. Someone said cardio or weights, cardio 100%. And then someone said, what is my average run? I would say on a daily basis, depends on my mood. It's not that much. It's like 3 to 6 miles would be average for me. But then I'll have days when I just want to run and I end up running like 13 miles. But never like, I'm not like a marathon runner. So, and someone says, am I into Iron Brew? For those that don't know, it's this orange soda drink in the UK, and no, I'm not into Iron Brew. I've tried. I think it was one of the first Scottish drinks I had, and it's a hard no for me with Iron Brew. My favorite soup might be controversial. Some people might be like disgusting. I do love split pea, but I think it's because my grandmother used to make it for me every holiday. And she put like the cut up ham from the holidays and it was split pea with ham. I loved it. I loved it so much. Going back to this, hair care routine, don't wash my hair. I try not to wash my hair. I don't really have a hair care routine. It's funny, people say that they like my hair. Now that it's gotten longer, it's so much work. Just try not to wash my hair as much as possible because I tend to like the dirtier the better, and I tend to use like dry shampoos or dry wet sprays, Bumble and Bumbles or Aranco's or who am I forgetting? Yeah, Aranco's or Bumble and Bumble have really good ones, and Living Proof. And I use those as much as I can to give myself some volume. And then other than that, the hair color is all Carly. For those that want to be actors out there, someone said, like, what advice would I give to being an actress or actor? Just perseverance, study your craft, just immerse yourself in it as much as possible. Acting is it's a crazy profession to get into, but you do it because you love it, because you love the arts. And you love performing, and so make sure that that's always what's at the core of it, the passion for it, because it's a hard industry, and it depends what you want to do, television, film, theater. But I would say I never got to experience theater as much, but all my friends that started in theater and really got to immerse themselves in theater, it's pretty amazing. Just the lessons you learn, the schooling, learn how much you can perfect your craft on stage in front of a live audience, doing 8 shows a week. So just immerse yourself as much as you can into acting. Put yourself out there as much as you can. There's so many outlets now, especially with social media. So just do it. Believe in yourself. It's an industry where you're going to get a lot of no's, a lot. So just try to have tough skin. And they always say don't take it personally, but you always have to take it personally. But just try to have really tough skin. That too. Someone said my favorite perfume I wear Le Labo another 13, and then every once in a while I'll switch to Valentino. I think it's just Roma is the name. I'll go back and forth depending on my mood. But I also travel with like the little tiny ones of like ones that have been sent to me or that I've been given, and I love trying those out too. So I'm very open to scents, and I do feel like it's kind of a case by case. Yeah, I think that's all the questions. I had some other things. Somebody asked about the short film. It will be released this coming weekend, which is crazy to think. It makes me nervous as well. And then I can't wait to come to Brazil. And happy Pride Month, everyone. I'm so excited to be celebrating Pride Month with you all. As you guys all know, I believe we should celebrate Pride all year long, but it's beautiful that there is a month dedicated to celebrating Pride. So happy Pride Month. And for those of you I will see next weekend in Paris, I'm super excited. I will see everyone in France soon. And much love to everyone. Thanks for embracing my TikTok era. It's been an interesting journey. And yeah, sending lots of love to everybody. And yeah.